I was disturbed, however, to see the president crowing this morning, basically hanging a mission accomplished banner out there, when there's so much more work to be done. So many Americans are still hurting. More than 20 million Americans, 1 out of every 7 U.S. workers, is still out of work. For an enormous swath of our country, their dreams are still on hold, and they're still struggling to put food on the table and wondering what's going to happen tomorrow. Can I pay my rent? Will I be able to maintain my mortgage payment? The unemployment rate remains the highest it's been in nearly a century. As I said, black employment went up this month. Latino employment jumped to over 37%. Hispanic unemployment overall is 4 times higher than it was before the president botched his response to the pandemic. And I'm worried when you look deeper to the data. While temporary layoffs went down, permanent layoffs went up. Donald Trump still doesn't get it. He's out there spiking the ball, completely oblivious to the tens of millions of people who are facing the greatest struggle of their lives. These folks aren't feeling any less pain today than they were yesterday. People who lost their health care in the crisis, they're not celebrating today, especially when Donald Trump was still going to federal court fighting to strip away the health care protections for even more Americans. The fact is that about 13 million fewer jobs today for American workers than the day President Obama and I left office. So while it's wonderful to see 10% of the families who've lost their jobs due to Trump's disastrous pandemic response start to make their way back, the president's behavior makes me deeply worried for the 90% who haven't. So to all those families who are scared, who are frightened, who are hurting, who are wondering what's going to happen next, I want you to know I and a lot of others see you. We haven't forgotten you. And I won't be satisfied when this country starts working for everyone. Just not now. Let's be clear about something. The depth of this job crisis is not attributable to an act of God, but to a failure of a president.